Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another free session on YouTube. The free revision course that BotanyInsider is running for the June 2024 students every single day at 8:30 p.m. on our YouTube channel. Just check whether the presentation is visible to you and the audio is properly clear or not. If yes, let's begin with our class. Like the previous session, we'll be discussing a lot of information. We'll be discussing about a number of various different questions in this particular session so that you can prepare yourself in a much better manner for the upcoming examination. Many of you are there in the class right now. Okay, let's begin with the class. So, if you're new to Botany Insider, please make sure to hit the subscribe button. In addition to that, we have a number of courses running for our students for the June 2024 and also for the December examination. So, for the June 2024, we have a PYQ practice course ongoing. We have a number of different courses as well. In addition to that, for our for our December 2024 batch, we have already started off with our full course from 1st of July. So, if any one of you who is targeting out the December examination, or if any of your colleague is targeting out the December 2024 examination, you can convey this particular information. All the links for the course enrollments are in the description box. So check that out. Right. In addition, let's begin with the class now. Question is given below are the statements on living fossils. Select the correct statements. So the information is given to you related to the living fossils and आपको इसके अंदर से correct information search out करना है. First option is saying living fossils are the impressions of extant organisms in the old rocks. Second point is living fossils show high morphological divergence from the fossil records. Then third is saying living fossils are always an evolutionary link between the two classes of organisms. Fourth is living fossils are the organisms that have remained unchanged for millions of years. Try the question, everyone. Question is asking you the information related to the living fossils and you need to find out which of the following is the correct statement. Try the question, everyone, and mark it down in the chat section. Four of you are there in the class right now. Try it out. Living fossils are the impressions of extant organisms. They show high morphological divergence. They're always an evolutionary link between the two classes. Organisms have remained unchanged for millions of years. So let's look into the answer now. Very simple. So which of the following is the correct? So it is the organisms that have remained unchanged over millions of years. D is the correct answer for this particular question. They are always an evolutionary link. This is wrong. They show a high morphological divergence. No, if they would have shown a divergence, we will not be calling them fossil records. And then they are impressions of extant organisms. No, living fossils, they are not the impression, they are the organisms that have remained unchanged. So D is the correct answer. It's a simple question. It is related to the living fossil. They are not asking about fossils. It is asking about living fossils. The organisms which are still alive and there in the nature. Okay, D is the correct answer. Next, tumors are classified by which of the following? Or tumors are generally classified by the virus which caused them, the person who discovered them, their metastatic ability, and the tissue or the cell of origin. Again, a very simple question to discuss. Try the question, everyone. Tumors are classified based upon which of the following? Very good. Tumors are classified based upon the tissue or the cell of origin. Based upon what tissue or what cell of or cell is originating, on which cell is it originating, your tumors are classified. Next question, let's solve this question now. Different variety or different type of question. The table below shows the bird species and their abundance in the three habitats P, Q, and R. Right? Question is asking which of the following combination would represent the best, or which would best represent the habitat in the decreasing order of diversity. In this particular question, good evening, Surya. In this particular question, you need to recall that what is the concept of biodiversity and on which two factors is our biodiversity dependent upon. अगर हम ये दोनों factors को recall करेंगे और इस question में imply करेंगे, you will be easily able to get the answer for the same. So try the question, everyone. Very, very simple question, not at all difficult. Habitat P, habitat Q, and habitat R is given to you, and you have to find out that which of the following combination represents decreasing order of the diversity. Try it out. Biodiversity is dependent upon two main factors. One is your evenness and the second is your abundance. Evenness and abundance. So check in the three habitats given to you, which of them have abundance, which of them have evenness, and then try to correlate it accordingly. Try the question, everyone. Try it out. Try to correlate the entire thing, everyone. Evenness and your abundance, and then get the answer for the same. Very good, very good. Let's see. So the question is given below are the informations related to the bird species, their abundance. If you look into habitat Q and habitat R, both of them have equal abundance. Both of them have equal abundance. Abundance means the number, the variety. Both of them have 8. Now we look into the evenness. Evenness means that the number of species, what is the variation in the amount or the number of the species at each of them. So species 1 is 20, species 8 is 15, and you can see a very, very even number of species occurring, 15 or 20. If you look into the abundance of habitat R, you see 80 and 3. So there's a very high variation. So this is having lesser evenness as compared to this. Both of them have equal abundance, but the evenness is more in habitat Q. So in the decreasing order, highest is your Q. So Q should be at the final. Now, between R and P, I'll first look into the abundance only. I'll first look into the abundance or the number of species only. R is obviously more abundant than P. So least diverse will be P, then R, and then Q. A is the correct answer for this particular question. You have to write down. Sorry, the decreasing order should be Q, R, and P. D should be the correct answer. I'm really sorry. We have to write down the decreasing order. So highest will be Q, then R, and then P. D is the correct answer for this particular question. Very good. All three of you got the answer correct. Is it clear to all? Yes or no? Simple question. D is the correct answer. If the question would have asked you about the increasing order, then the answer would have been option number A. Okay. So remember about this. D is the correct answer. Then just a reminder for you all, we have a December 2024 full course which started on Monday, that is 1st July. If any one of you who is looking for a full course for December exam, you have this mastery course, you can enroll in that. The full price, we have reduced it to 4,999 only. Those of you who are willing to enroll in this, you can download our app and get yourself enrolled. Next question for you all. Schematic representation of the metabolic pathway is given to you, and you need to find out under which of the following conditions would the stoichiometric amount of end products of K and L would be obtained if concentric feedback inhibition mechanism were in operation. Under which of the following condition would the stoichiometric amount of the end products of K and L be obtained? If the concentric feedback inhibition mechanism were in operation. Try the question, everyone. Question is, you have a schematic metabolic pathway given and you have to find out under which of the following condition the end products K and L be obtained if the concentrate feedback inhibition mechanism were in operation. Try the question, everyone. Try out the question. Very, very simple, not difficult. Under which condition will you see the end products K and L be obtained if there is a inhibition mechanism ongoing? So You just have to analyze the four options given to you and then mark the answer accordingly. First option is K inhibits F and G. So K is inhibiting FG, L inhibiting FH, DE inhibiting is inhibited by equal amount of K and L. Okay. Next option is DE inhibited by equal amount of K and L, and FH in K inhibits FH. Like this particular is inhibiting FH and L is inhibiting F and G. Third option, D to E is inhibited by equal amount of G and H. K by H, L by F. Okay. Last is saying K inhibiting this and L inhibiting GF. If you observe, second, third, and fourth option is somewhere or the other saying the same thing. If you observe it carefully, three options are saying or they are demarcating the same thing, that DE is getting or FH is inhibited by K and FG is inhibited by L. Simple things. So you can easily eliminate these three things and reach to the correct answer of option number A. B, C, and D are saying, all of them are saying the same thing. You have to find out that under which conditions will you have the end products being formed if a inhibition mechanism is getting formed. Obviously, for the inhibition mechanism, the end product that's there in the mechanism need to inhibit the previous steps and not the other way, not the other steps, right? So that's why A is the correct answer for this particular question and not option number D. Did you understand the question, everyone? For an inhibition mechanism, the steps or the sequential steps, the final end product need to inhibit the previous step and not the other mechanism and not the other bifurcated mechanism. How can FNH inhibit the mechanism of F converting into H and then cause the inhibited or then cause the feedback inhibition? No, ये possible ही नहीं है. K F और H को inhibit करे और उसके बाद हमारा feedback mechanism properly operation में हो, ये गलत है. B, C और D तीनों options के अंदर wrong है. तीनों options के अंदर हमारा जो ऑप्शंस हैं वो सेम इंफॉर्मेशन डिपिक्ट कर रहे हैं. दैट्स व्हाई D, B, C, D, all three of them are wrong and A is the correct answer. That K is inhibiting this, L is inhibiting its own pathway, and both of them are equal amount of both of them are inhibiting the very first step. This is how your feedback mechanism actually operates in. Is it clear to all that why A is correct and why D is not correct? Did you understand this, everyone? Surya, is it clear to you now? Yes. Is the question clear to everyone now? Yes? Perfect. Let's move forward. Next question. This is from general aptitude. In every class, I keep few questions of theory and few questions of general aptitude as well. This is from part A. Try the question, everyone. Starting from point A, you're traveling to 1 mile south, then 1 mile north, 1 mile east and then 1 mile to north, which brings you back to the same location, which is the point, like where are you actually? This is what the question is asking you. Try the question, everyone. Easy again. Starting from point A, you fly 1 mile south, 1 mile east, 1 mile north, which brings you back to a point A. Which of the following must be true? Try it out. Done, everyone. Starting from point A, you fly 1 mile south, then 1 mile east, which brings you back, and then 1 mile north, which brings you back to the same. Okay, from tomorrow we can have my option like part C questions also. Don't worry. This was a part C question only. So when you look into the directions, sorry, just give me a second. I'm starting the slide again. Yeah. So in the direction problem, what do we have? You have north. Just give me a second. There is some network. No, class is not ended. Just give me a second. There is some network issue. I'm just trying to resolve it. So you have north direction, south direction, east and west, right? Now you fly 1 mile south, that is in the downward direction, then 1 mile east, that is this direction, then 1 mile north, that is this direction back again. So it is asking you that which brings you to the point A back again. Which of the following must be true? First is you are in the North Pole. Second is you are in the Eastern Hemisphere. Third is you are in the Western Hemisphere. Fourth is you are at the South Pole. So A should be the correct answer no matter what. But it is saying that finally you're going to 1 mile north, which brings you back to point A back again. And as a result of it, which of the following must be completely true? That you are at the North Pole. Obviously, A is the correct answer for this question. Simple and easy, right? Did you understand this, everyone? We cannot be 100% sure about the other options, but for us to be sure about the first option, we have all the valid explanations with us, right? Let's discuss one more question. Okay, try this question, everyone. Which one of the following gases is present in the stratosphere at a concentration higher than its concentration in the troposphere? Try this particular question. Everyone, mark the answer. Which of the following gases is present in the stratosphere? Very good, very good. Surya, please make sure that you're marking the answer only once. C is the correct answer. Ozone is the one that is present in the stratosphere at a concentration higher than its in the troposphere. Troposphere. Next question. Historical frequencies of fire in an area can be determined by which of the following? Try it out, everyone. Historical frequencies of fire in an area can be determined by which of the following? Radioactive dating of the tree remains, examining the fire scars in growth rings of living trees, measuring carbon content on the soil, then examining the records of evacuations history in the of the nearby villages. Try the question, everyone. Okay. Examining the fire scars or measuring the carbon content. Answer is more appropriate answer will be examining your or measuring the carbon content. Fire scars in the growth ring is a very important tool. But if you're given a choice between whether to measure the fire scars or to measure the carbon content, you should be utilizing the method of the carbon content measurement, because that will give you a much more appropriate answer for the historical frequencies of the fire. Okay, I hope it's clear to all. C is the correct answer for this question. We'll discuss the remaining questions in tomorrow's class. Tomorrow we'll have part C discussion. Okay. And if any one of you or any of your colleague or friend is preparing for the December examination, please share about our course, that is the December 2024 course, on our application. You can let them know about it. All the exam complete information for the same is in the description box. Okay. Bye everyone. Take care.